Hey guys, welcome to my how to buy on Taobao video. I'm a huge fan of the e-commerce site. I have clothes, jewelry, household items, stuff in my office. They're all from Taobao. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I go about buying my stuff from Taobao. This makeup look that I'm having on right now, I'm going to upload a makeup tutorial on how I got this look. So please hit the subscribe button if you would like to stay updated on my new videos, and please also like this video. Everything I'm wearing right now is from Taobao. This dress, these earrings, necklace. Okay, there's one thing I'm not wearing from Taobao, which is this small earring here because I got my second piercing. I haven't changed them yet because I'm a bit scared. Taobao is an e-commerce site that is C2C, which means consumer to consumer. It's basically any small sellers that produce goods or even they distribute goods. Tmall is accessible from Taobao's page, so you can just go on Taobao and click Tmall, and it's actually a shopping mall which consolidates reputable businesses. Tmall is actually a B2C platform. It's kind of like your average shopping mall online. So some people ask me what's the difference between Taobao and Alibaba. Alibaba is a B2B platform. They reach out to other businesses who want to buy in bulk quantities. As the average consumer, I don't think you'll be interested in Alibaba. AliExpress is actually an international site of Taobao, so it's in English. However, I've actually never used the site because why would you want to use another version of Taobao when Taobao works just great? The shipping takes a bit longer, like 3 weeks to 3 months. There are two ways to access Taobao. First of all, you could use your mobile app. And secondly, you could use the desktop. When I started out, I used the desktop version just because I couldn't read Chinese well. So I used Google Chrome, which automatically translates the page to English. However, you do get some really strange translation. On Taobao, a product is called 宝贝, which translates to baby. Yeah, or like they will ask you to choose your baby. And then I moved to mobile because I love the app interface. I even have a theme on my app. Best part about the app is that they have an image recognition function whereby you can search using an image. So I can take a picture of anything and then I just search this picture as an image search and I get basically the same thing on Taobao. So I could actually screenshot images from Instagram, and then if I want to buy these products, I just try and search for them on Taobao. So that's perfect. It's my favorite function. But I've also heard that web browser is better in terms of the exchange rate because you don't have to go through the really bad RMB conversion rate, which it automatically converts on the app. But if you use the desktop version, apparently you can buy in Singapore dollars. So another question that I get is it safe to buy on Taobao? And the answer for me is yes. So I've never been scammed in the sense of buying a product and having to pay for it and not ever receiving it. But of course, I have received products that do not look like the picture, that are really bad quality, and you just need to do your research. Taobao actually keeps your money until you receive the goods and then it releases it to the seller. So if you're unhappy with the goods, you can actually easily request a refund. If the seller doesn't respond in a certain number of hours, then you actually will get the refund. I buy my products directly from Taobao. I don't use any third-party websites to buy. For example, there's Easy Buy, which is really popular. I've never used that because they don't have everything on Taobao that's available on the website, and I don't want to pay the agent fee. So I actually just buy directly from Taobao. My items get shipped from the seller to the warehouse, and then it's really easy for me to just consolidate the orders. That's how I do it, and it's so simple. If you really need the product urgently and you do not want to wait for consolidation, you can just send out the product immediately, or you can actually choose the option where you send it directly to yourself. So first of all, you just need to register on Taobao. You just need to make an account. I would advise using the web app to actually make the account. So you go to the Taobao page. On the home page, you click on that icon there, which is like a face, a profile picture. You click on that, and then it brings you to this page where you have to log in. You can also have the option to log in with Facebook, so maybe you can try that out. I haven't tried that yet, but for me, I just clicked on 免费. I can't read that. Free registration, basically. It brings you to this page, and you can actually switch on this page to English, and it actually asks for your mobile number, for a verification code to be sent to your mobile number. This step is actually for Alipay setup. So Alipay is where you would store your credit cards. It's like a payment provider. So once you have that settled, you can start to buy your products from Taobao. I started my account, I think, more than 5 or 6 years ago. So when I started my account, it was a lot more hassle. I actually had to choose that I was in Singapore and that I needed to choose a forwarder and to put in my address even before I started buying anything. So next thing I'm going to talk about is how to go about searching for products on Taobao. First of all, You can either type in the product or you can upload a picture and do an image search. So let's say I want to type in the name of a product. If I don't know what it is in Chinese, then I will go to Google Translate. And then, for example, I'd like to buy a ring light. So I type in English, ring light, and then I just copy this translation, paste it into the search bar. So you can even voice record if you don't want to type it. And then you search and you have so many options out there. So for me, I actually just go through the options. I look for the cheapest price and the highest number of people who buy it, which I think validates the product. There's this red circular thing that says Tianmao. That's actually Tmall, so you know this product is from Tmall. You can actually view these videos. I feel like the videos are pretty useful. They show you the product, the size of it, you know, not just pictures. Sometimes you really need to see a video to know how the product looks. So then you scroll down, you can see 宝贝瓶. Yeah, now I know how the characters look, but I can't say it. This is the review section. You can actually also just click on the images below if you would like to see consumers or buyers pictures of the product, which I love to see this because you can see the actual color of the product, you can see the quality. So that's a section where you can ask people who bought the product questions. So sometimes you can see answers to these questions, and I find that so helpful. When you scroll down below, you can see reviews for this shop. So you can see they have 4 stars. That's actually their experience. I also really like to see the scores out of 5 below. The first one shows you how accurate the pictures are to the actual product. The second section shows you the service of the seller. And the third one shows you a logistics rating of the seller. And let's say I want this product, add to cart, and I choose I want this one, so I click on that and then I click confirm. So after I confirm, it has been added to my cart. So now I go to my cart and I can see vouchers they have. So every shop gives some vouchers or promotions from time to time. So you can just click on that button to see what is the minimum purchase amount to receive the voucher, and then you have to remember like how much you bought. So I click the one that gives me 5 RMB off. So now I have the voucher already in the system. I click on the product that I want. You can see down below that the voucher has already been added. And then click 结算. Then I get to this page, which is like the payment page, but it also has the shipping information. So if you haven't already done that, please add your shipping address at the top. And also on the second bar, you can add in your choice of freight forwarder. So if you want air or sea, I always use Taobao, and I want the one that sends the product all the way to the door. I would always recommend air because the price difference is so small. The sea shipping takes 3 weeks. I don't think that it's actually more worth it to buy on sea shipping because I have shipped really big items thinking that these items would cost so much by weight on air. But the thing about sea shipping is that they also factor in the size of the item. I put in my cart details, or I can also choose which card I want to use. And then I can also put in promotion codes, or you can also put in notes to the seller here. For some products, they will tell you, like if there's an engravement of your name, they will actually tell you to put this in the notes section. Yeah, also something really useful that I found is that in your profile, you can see your favorites. If I'm trying to find the best product, I will save it in my favorites. On your favorites, you can actually find similar products. So you click that button and then this whole list of similar products will come out. Another thing that I really use is my footprints. So on my footprints, I can see the products that I have actually just trawled through. Next, after you have actually bought the product, it will fall under 待发货, which means it's waiting to be shipped. Usually the seller takes really fast to ship out. On average, I would say 1 to 2 days. But if the seller hasn't shipped out your product after like 3 days or 4 days or something, you can actually click 提醒发货. So this is to remind the seller to ship out your product. So sometimes even when the seller doesn't ship out the product, I actually ask for a refund. You can also see 待收货, that's like to receive. At the to receive part, there's 2 kinds of products that would appear. One kind is the product that has been shipped out from the seller and has reached the warehouse. The second kind is the products that have been shipped out from the warehouse. You have not received them yet. So you can just click on tracking, and for tracking, they actually have so many steps where they tell you exactly where the product is, which I think that's great. I do receive messages that actually tell me this product has reached the warehouse, asking me if I want to consolidate. So after I receive the text message, I just go into this button here. I click on consolidate, and after consolidate, you have to click on air or sea shipping, and it brings you to this page here. On this page, you can actually tick the products that you want. You can see the weight of the products. So sometimes if I see that it hasn't reached the next kg, and there's something else that I really want to buy, then I just go and buy the product if I know that the product would not exceed the next kilogram. So after I add in the products that I want, then I click down below here, which is for me to pay the consolidation fee. So it's that simple. Yeah, so after you've done this step, you just wait for the product to reach you, and you can also do the same step of going into your to receive and tracking the product. Okay, so next I'm gonna talk about what products I would recommend that you buy from Taobao. Jewelry, I'm wearing them because I feel like they're so affordable on Taobao. They have so many options. A lot of them actually come with 18 karat gold or 925 sterling silver. I'm thinking of doing a video on the jewelry that I have from Taobao, so if that interests you, let me know down in the comments below. Another thing that I would recommend is phone case. So the phone that I'm using is actually Oppo. So for Oppo, they don't have so many options in Singapore like when you go on the streets where they sell all sorts of phone cases. They have more options for iPhone or Samsung Galaxy. So for Oppo, I have found so many options on Taobao. And there's so many cool designs. You can choose hard case, soft case, like it's amazing. You have to go and check it out. It costs like $1. So next thing that I would recommend that you buy from Taobao is actually, if you're really into plants, then you should buy pots. So this pot, I think it only cost $8 or something. Yeah, it's one of my more expensive ones. I have some that are so cheap, like $2, and they're so cute. They look amazing. They have so many options. I would really recommend buying pots from Taobao because if you buy these planter pots outside, they cost 20, 30 or even more. Shipping, yes, it is quite expensive because these pots are heavy and they come packed like a bomb. Actually, they pack them so well, which is great because they don't break, but the problem is you have to pay for all the packaging because they actually weigh the product with the packaging. Then I pay maybe maximum $5 for the shipping fee, so in total it definitely costs less than $20, and I have so many options to pick from. The next thing that I would recommend you buy from Taobao is wireless earphones. So these wireless earphones are from the brand Unported. I think that's how they're pronounced. They're really good. They're so pretty. I feel like they're not as ugly as AirPods. I think AirPods look so strange, like they're literally missing the wires. These cost I think $80 and they're really good quality. They last maybe 5 days without charging. And I put it in, it's actually charging right now in the box. I would really recommend buying some good wireless earphones. Something else that I have been buying a lot lately on Taobao is actually underwear. Even if it doesn't look so nice, at least nobody can see it, right? So I would take the risk and buy it. And actually I found some really good shops. Like, it comes in such cute packaging and the quality is awesome. The colors are great, and even for bras they're also really good and really cheap. So this underwear, I think it was, don't know, $2 or something. Sometimes they have like buy 3 get 1 free promotions. For the bras, of course, they're a bit more expensive, but they are so good quality. If you guys would like to see what kind of shops that I buy from, please let me know down below in the comments and I will do a video on it. So what are the things that you shouldn't buy on Taobao or that you can't buy on Taobao? First, I'll go through a list of things that you can't buy. There is actually a list of items which are called sensitive goods. These include products that have batteries in them, products that are flammable, products that are liquid. If you try to buy things like makeup or nail polish, those are not going to be shipped via air, but they can be shipped via sea. My recommendation is to firstly speak with the seller, and you tell the seller that you live in Singapore and you want to ship it through consolidation. Consolidation is yun. Whether this would actually be able to ship via air or sea or whatever. And most of the time the seller would know things from my experience that you should not buy from Taobao. The first in my list is not a completely should not, because I'm wearing something from Taobao right now, but I wouldn't recommend to always buy clothes from Taobao. I would recommend that you actually do the proper research where you really look at the reviews and the pictures to see the quality of the goods. Sometimes the clothes come and they're just like no cloth at all, only covers my boobs, or they're just so thin. Sometimes I just stick to buying products with this kind of material. Like, I can see that it's the ribbed material. Somehow you just know that because it's like this material, it can't go that wrong as compared to like polyester. Sometimes it comes in really bad quality polyester. Another thing that I wouldn't recommend you buy is makeup. First of all, you can't buy it through air shipping. And I've received some makeup products that smell so bad, I cannot bear to put it on my face. They do sell Korean brand makeup, maybe you can give that a try. Okay, something else that I wouldn't recommend is very huge and heavy items. So my mom, she has bought a few things from Taobao, which are like furniture stuff. I know that the quality is top notch, especially when I helped her do the research. But the problem with these huge products is that the shipping costs a bomb. There was once we paid like I think $50 for shipping. So if you really want to buy these furniture products, you can always go to the part of Taobao which is actually the Singapore store. I've never actually tried buying anything from there, but if I'm not wrong, the shipping is either free or really cheap. So I also heard that they have a physical store in Funan. So another thing about buying electronic items is that sometimes the plugs, they're not compatible with the Singapore plugs, so then you would need an adapter. But of course you can just buy the adapter on Taobao, right? It's a bit annoying to have adapters that you need to use all the time. Another thing that I really like about Taobao, the competition is so high that all the sellers, almost all I've met, they're so responsive. They are so nice. They answer all my queries. If I say I really need an item to be shipped out fast, they try their best to ship it out fast. That's all I have in this video. I hope you guys found it useful. Please let me know down below what you would like to see in my next video or anything else about Taobao you're interested in knowing about. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye!